All right, everybody. Welcome to the C&D Unfiltered, or what do we come up with? Shit,
Unscripted.
unscripted. That's right.
Unscripted.
C&D Unscripted. I'm Clayton. This is my co-host Dustin,
What up?
and welcome. We're gonna be kind of covering a little bit of everything. So sports, pop culture, a little bit of politics. I kind of want to stay away from politics. You know what I mean? Unless it's like in our face, like the war going on right now. It's
Yeah,
obvious,
something
you know what I
crazy.
mean? Something
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
I don't want to get into politics. We can get into politics. I don't mind that, but like I don't want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, there's enough people on the internet bitching about either side of the political spectrum that I'll let them handle that.
Yeah.
We're just here to have a good time, man, and hopefully entertain some people.
I mean, yeah, that's about it. And I mean, nowadays I don't know about your, take on the government, but I don't believe anything they say or you know what I mean, do, because it's
I-
just sprinkled truth. It's not.
Yeah, it is.
know.
I don't know. I don't know if I don't believe anything. I don't believe a lot of things, but I heard a guy one time that said that if you believe the government's batting, 1,000, then you're believing the wrong stuff. I mean, in baseball, a 300 batting average is pretty damn good, and that's 3 out of 10 times.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even think they're getting it that close.
Or have you ever heard? There's been a couple people that say this. If you ever hear somebody knocking at your door and they say, "Hey, we're the government and we're here to help you," be like, "Say, get the fuck out of here."
Oh, that's a quote from Ronald Reagan. I don't remember the exact quote, but it was like, Ronald Reagan was like he said something to the effect of the most, I don't know, some of the most bullshit you can hear something is we're from the government, or the 5 worst words you can hear something is we're from the government, we're here to help.
Yeah, we're here to help.
Like,
yeah.
oh, that's intriguing.
Yeah, and if a president is saying that, you know what I mean? Like that's got to tell you something.
Yeah,
you know
for
what I
sure.
mean? And
so we will definitely try to stay away from political stuff. I'm sure it'll be in there, sprinkled throughout. But man, let's start it out with old Tua Tagovailoa. Did you see that? Did you see that this morning?
What? Did he get traded?
No.
Please tell me.
They're talking about releasing him, and if they release him, it's going to create like $99.2 million.
Dead.
Yeah, against
Dead
the salary
money.
cap or something. I'm not real sure how the salary cap and all that works too well, but that's crazy, man. That's crazy. I mean, 2 years ago, he was signing a mega contract, and he was supposed to be the savior of the Dolphins.
Well,
now they got Mike McDaniels. They don't have Tua.
Oh, fuck Mike McDaniels for one. I could care less for him. But the whole Tua aspect of it, I mean, they were, whenever they had what's his name before Tua came in as the quarterback, he was talking about I was playing that year whenever we were doing tank for Tua, and I'm like, we're at the point now in the organization where we're desperate to get rid of him and we screwed ourselves over. But 5 years ago, we were trying to tank to get this guy as a pick. You know what I mean? We're paying him all this money, but it's just even our tight end, the Waller. I forgot his first name.
Darren Waller.
Yeah, Darren Waller. Yeah, even him. He. When you have a player on your own team that can tell of like, hey, this guy's been hit too much and he plays scared. You know what I mean? It's time to go, bro.
Yeah, I knew it was a wrap when Tyreek got hurt. He went down. I mean, he destroyed his leg. I mean, that thing was destroyed. And he's on the cart getting wheeled out, and he's like, yes,
thank God.
That was definitely not a positive look for that. But so listen to this. Cutting Tua in 2026 was result in an NFL record $99.2 million in dead money for the Miami Dolphins, according to the early 2026 reports.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, dude. They cut him before June 1st.
Well, who's going to pick up that contract, for one? Nobody. Ain't nobody going to pick up that contract?
Nobody. But he'll still sign somewhere else. I mean, he'll have a way smaller contract than that, but I don't think he'll be out of the league.
I have maybe a handful of teams that I can think of that might be desperate enough to try Tua out. You wanna take a couple of guesses on who those are?
The Minnesota Vikings.
That's one. Yeah, that's one.
Um,
I got two. Really? Yeah, I got two more. I guess you could say.
maybe I could see maybe the Raiders picking up Tua, and only because
Yeah.
they're gonna draft Mendoza with the number 1 pick. I mean, that's
Yeah.
almost guaranteed.
That's the only reason why I say probably not.
But maybe Tua to come in there as a veteran, to kind of help him out, train him a little bit. Because right now, they have Geno Smith.
They got Geno Smith there.
They haven't released it, and that experiment with Geno Smith did not go well.
Mm-mm.
So
He's still there, right?
I don't know.
They
I think
haven't
he's still
traded him or
there.
nothing. Yeah.
Who else? Who else could want? Oh, the Cardinals.
Cardinals, yeah. Cardinals.
Yeah. Well, then what do you
Yeah.
do? What do they do with Kyler Murray? Send him to Miami?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of trade rumors about that whole situation about Kyler Murray maybe coming to Miami, which honestly that would just make me cringe. But
Yeah, I've not always been the biggest Kyler Murray fan. I mean, he was proven really effective in college, but he didn't have, from the reports that I've seen, he didn't have good habits in the NFL. I don't know who the other team would be. The Colts?
yeah,
Google's saying maybe the Colts. Daniel Jones is coming off that torn Achilles. So he tore his Achilles in December, I think it was. So that would help. That would help them out a lot. Bring a veteran guy. Oh, of course the Jets. The Jets are always doing stupid shit at quarterback, so they could bring in. They're liable to bring in anybody.
That was my third, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, the Jets are liable to bring in anybody, dude.
So I'm looking at. I mean, the chances are pretty good at us picking a new quarterback. I mean, we're supposed to be. I'll have to look this up, but we're supposed to be 10 or 11 on this year's draft pick rank. Supposedly. And I'm looking at, okay, now I'm a believer in this too because I've heard a lot of this as well. This QB class of drafts this year is not that impressive.
No, it's not.
It's okay, but it's not impressive. But I'll tell you what, I would rather have majority of these fucking quarterbacks on this draft class that I'm looking at right here, just the top 10 players like Ty Simpson, Garrett Nussmeier, Carson Beck, Cade Klubnik. I would take all these guys that I just said over to it.
Oh,
yes. I'm at that point, dude. I'm at that point.
So you think Tua's ceiling has been reached?
Yes and no. I think
you don't think he could be.
I think the skill set is there, but I think that he's lost it and it's gone and he's too scared. I think if he might take a trip pull Aaron Rodgers and do an ayahuasca trip and maybe fix his head, you know what I mean? But I mean, it's like Darren Waller said, man, he plays scared. He's not the same too. I mean, I can't tell you how many back-to-back videos that I've seen of comparing him to when he started in the NFL and then when he got out of it. Hell, I became a fan of Miami Dolphins because of watching him and the team and being impressed by him. And then, dude, as soon as I become a fan, guess what? I watched him go down and down and down. I watched him get his last concussion, and then it just went down and down and down.
Tua was a dog in college,
he wasn't.
Man.
Yeah, I'm not taking this man's talent.
He came in, I think he was a freshman or a sophomore, and they were in I think it was the national championship game, and Jalen Hurts wasn't doing the best. And Nick Saban put in Tua, and Tua came in and won the game. I believe it was the national championship.
So wait, pause real quick, because I follow Alabama just because of you, but I'm not a diehard Alabama fan.
Yeah.
Isn't this story? Jalen Hurts was the starter first.
Yes.
He played, then got replaced with Tua. Did Jalen then transfer to Oklahoma?
Yes.
Then played for them. Then
Yes.
then went to the NFL. Correct.
Correct.
That's the story. Okay.
That's correct.
Okay.
Which I think was good. I think going to Oklahoma was good for Jalen's throwing progression. I mean, he's always been extremely athletic, but getting in there with, it was probably Lincoln Riley at the time, the dude that left and went to USC. I think getting in there with him and, learning better how to read a defense and go through the progressions of throws and stuff like that and when to tuck it and run, I think that really led him to be the quarterback that he is now. I mean, every year you talk about Jalen Hurts for the MVP for the last couple of years, and he's a Super Bowl winner. And he's been to another one, So I think that going to Oklahoma was good for the progression of Jalen Hurts. But yeah, that's what happened. Is Tua came in and took over for Jalen, and then, I mean, I don't blame Jalen for leaving. Obviously, he's not going to be the starter next year when the season comes around. But I don't know, man. I don't know if Tua's reached his cap. So right now, the draft boards are saying that Miami at number 11.
That's what I thought.
Is going to pick that cornerback from LSU, Delane Manson.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you watched anything on the Combine the last couple of days.
I did.
You talking about Ty Simpson? Ty Simpson showed out.
I did. And what was that? The dude from Arkansas?
Oh,
what's his name?
Talon Green?
Yeah, dude.
Talon Green?
His legs. He's got some impressive legs, dude.
Oh, yeah, dude. And he's putting up a 43.5-inch vertical and 4.3, something 40. Now, I don't know if you remember RG3, Robert Griffin III. Yeah. He came out of Baylor, I don't know, 2012, 13, 14, something like that. And he won a Heisman at Baylor and went out in the Combine and showed out, dude. Had a great showing. Gets drafted to the NFL and then just couldn't really stay healthy from there. I think he tore his ACL again with Washington, the 49ers at the time, Commanders now. So I struggle to pick athleticism on quarterbacks. I mean, look at Anthony Richardson in the Colts right now. They drafted him at number 4 overall. The dude had only played like 20-something games in college, and athletically, Anthony Richardson is a monster.
Hey, did you see they're talking about getting rid of him and trading him up? Or I think he's already a free agent right now, isn't he? Or something like that.
Yeah, I saw where they allowed him to talk to other teams.
He's on the market.
He's on the market.
And I heard a lot of Miami rumor trades about that one too.
I don't think that's the way to go. I don't think that's the way to go, man.
Yeah, I know. I think right now I'm just too desperate for.
I don't think they're going to draft a quarterback. I think they're going to stick with Quinn Ewers. And Quinn Ewers showed.
No, yeah, I think you're right.
Great flashes last year, and if I'm not mistaken, he was a 5-star coming out of high school. So you have to take that into account too. I mean, he's not a scrub.
No, I'm not saying he is though, but I think me and you both can agree the NFL is just a just different animal than college is. You know what I mean? I mean, let's take the two in the Jalen Hurts conversation. You know what I mean? One's won a Super Bowl, the other one hadn't. One won a fucking they both won a national championship though, right? And
I mean, technically, yeah.
Technically, yeah. But I mean, sometimes that doesn't. Jameis Winston, you know what I mean? Yeah. Fantastic, Heisman winner, championship winner. Fucking can't do it in the NFL.
I don't know, man. I think Jameis could do it. I mean, he threw for 5,000 yards in a year, but he also throws. He throws the football like I play Madden. I mean, he's either going to throw.
He throws a football like you hit a golf ball.
Bro, it's either going to go perfect or it's going to go 3 fairways over and it's going to hit somebody's house.
Yeah,
And you're right. That's how Jameis plays football, man. He either has a great 300-yard game and 3 or 4 touchdowns, or he throws 5 interceptions, and you're like, oh shit.
It'd be a fever dream for me if he were to come to Miami, dude.
I think he is.
So he's happy at what he's doing at New York right now. I think he's happy with that. But I watch him on shout out, part of my take. Hopefully we get on there too. But they do interviews with Jameis Winston all the time. Literally just did one here recently.
Yeah, I watched the clip.
Did you?
Yeah, where he's talking about he is not retired anytime soon.
Yeah, and he's like, I plan to play like another 12 years, then another 12 years after that, 24 years, you know what I mean? And he's still striving to be a starter too, you know what I mean? So I hope, man, I really do hope that one of these teams just gives them another chance, you know what I mean? I would like that for him. I would love for it to be Miami.
Yeah, I can't imagine that there's 32 quarterbacks in the NFL that are better than him, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I wouldn't
'cause
agree on that.
yeah,
Half the starters right now aren't better than him, in my opinion.
that's what I'm saying, man.
I mean,
I can't believe
seriously.
there's 32.
I'm surprised they haven't
that are
given him
better than
another
him.
chance. Like, at this point, you know what I mean? I mean, shit.
I really thought he was going to stick at New Orleans, but they got Tyler Show, and I think that's how you say his name. They got Tyler Show, and he played pretty well,
Shug. I think it's
something like
Shug.
that.
Shug.
I know it's spelled
Shug.
that way.
It's spelled really weird, and everybody has trouble
It's like
pronouncing it.
Shough, but it's interesting with all these COVID years and stuff in sports that these people were so much older. Like these guys were coming out of college way older. It's like I was reading an article earlier about.
I think it's bullshit, by the way.
It is bullshit.
Like that fucking Trinidad Chambliss bullshit.
Yeah, he's playing, isn't he?
Yeah. He got another fucking year. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I know. That's what I mean, man. Like,
He's gonna be like 25
that's insane,
playing college football.
Well, at least Carson Beck's finally going to the NFL.
Carson Beck is finally going to the NFL.
At the ripe age of 26.
Yeah, that's crazy.
How old is he?
That's crazy.
I gotta look this up. I gotta see how old he is.
Let's see. I'm looking up another dude. You check him out. I'm looking up another.
Okay, it's not that bad. He's 23. He's 23. But still, I mean, shit, you should be in the NFL already. You know what I mean?
So, I don't know if you know who Case Keenum is. All right. So Case Keenum was a dude that he might even still be in the NFL, but he went undrafted back in 2012 from like the University of Houston or something like that, and the dude threw bombs. I mean, the dude was he holds records and stuff in college for just throwing bombs, dude.
What happened?
He was great. He got drafted, or he went undrafted, but the year of his draft, he was 24 years old. And everybody's like, oh, he's too old, he's too old, he's too old. And he ended up making good money, man, and a good NFL career as a journeyman backup quarterback. His most notable stint were probably with the Texans and the Minnesota Vikings. Case Keenum came in and he won a few games and did all that stuff. But there's been some old quarterbacks. Brandon Weeden, he came in the league at really old. He came out of I think it was Oklahoma State, and he was 28.
Damn.
Yeah, when he came into the league, man. And
How?
I don't know, dude.
How do you do that?
I don't know if he
Do you just not go to college for half your 20s and then all of a sudden enroll, you know what I mean, at 25 and then, how does somebody do that?
Or did he pursue another thing first? Like, was he like a baseball player or something, and pursued that avenue and then came back and was like, oh, I want to play football.
Yeah, sure.
But
does the NFL still do this where they hold like open tryouts to like anybody if they're desperate enough? You know what I mean? Like any schmo on the fucking town, city, whatever they're in can come try out. Didn't they used to do that? I could have swore they used to do that. They just, would held like a open combine to like anybody to try out just because they were desperate, need some players or something like that. You know what I mean? Isn't that what they,
Man, the only thing I know about that is that movie with Mark Wahlberg.
I was just about to say, was that just the movie I saw?
That's the movie where Mark Wahlberg
He gets on the Eagles or some shit.
Yeah, he gets on the Eagles and he was like working at a bar or something.
Yeah.
I'm sure they
I
have.
didn't know that was real though. I thought that was based on a true story.
I believe it is based.
I thought that was based on a true story.
Yeah, from like the 70s or something.
Okay,
you don't really see that now. I mean, if you look at the NFL and stuff back then, and you look at it now, the level of training that these guys have, and the level of sports medicine and stuff that we have now is so much more advanced than it was back in the 70s, 80s, even the 90s and early 2000s and stuff, that it would be so hard. I mean, by the time these guys get to the NFL, they've been training for that since they were in middle school, high school, so it's no more like, oh, we're going to go play for the Steelers and then go work for the steel mill when we're done, and that you don't do that anymore, that is your whole focus. So I don't think they do it anymore, but I mean, I think if you had a guy that was good enough, maybe.
Well, that's what I was thinking about. Like, you got the what is it called?
Like
The
kickers?
The UFL?
The UFL?
Yeah.
Isn't that the one with the Rock?
Or like Johnny Manziel. That dude, I'm pretty sure Johnny Manziel's in the UXFL or whatever.
Johnny Manziel, I think he retired, finally.
Oh, from the UFL?
That or from the Canadian League?
Yeah.
Tyler Show was 25 when he got drafted. Chris Winkie. Let's see. I don't know if you remember him. He's one of your Florida State quarterbacks.
That's FSU quarterback.
He played 6 years of minor league baseball.
Dude, that's my mom's era.
Yeah.
Winkie's my mom's era.
Yeah. He played 6 years of minor league baseball and then went back to college and led Florida State to a national championship, I believe, in, I don't know, 2009, 2001, something like that.
It was like it was like 90. It was like 90 or 92 or something like that. I don't know. My mom was in Florida State whenever they championship and all that shit.
I think it was like 99 or 2000. But he got drafted at 28 years old in 264 days. That's almost 29.
Yeah. 1993.
1993?
Yeah. 93. No. It had to be. It was either 93 or 99. 99.
It had to be 99.
Probably 99 then, yeah. Probably 99. Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I don't know what the Dolphins are going to do. I don't know what my boys in Kansas City are going to do. Hopefully they get an O-line.
Well, I mean, with Mahomes taking that little salary hit or whatever, the little decrease he did, I think that would make room for you guys to bounce back. Do you think Kelsey's coming back?
Yeah, he already said he was, I believe.
Do you think he should come back? Because I don't think
so.
I think this year, dude, kind of made it clear of, like, his head ain't in it, in my opinion. I think he's got too much shit going on, bro. He's got, like, commercial deals, movie deals. He's with the biggest pop star in the world.
Yeah, the world.
Biggest pop star in the world. That's what I mean, man.
He hasn't announced that he's retiring.
I wouldn't if I was him. I would probably keep playing till the wheels fall off, but that might hurt him in the long run. You know what I mean?
It could. I mean, he's already secured his Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah. So yeah. That's one of the best tight ends.
It's easy for me to look at, from the low man, at the bottom down here with no experience and say what I think he should do. And all those points are good to weigh. I mean, Taylor Swift is a billionaire, if not a multi-billionaire in her own right. Yeah. If not, she'll be very soon. I mean, she kills it financially.
Oh, yeah.
But Travis Kelce's contract is set to expire March 11th of this year.
Oh, really?
So we'll know in the next couple days. Because
really?
That would be the question. If he plays another year, does he leave Kansas City? Because he'll be an unrestricted free agent after that. And he could definitely go and play football for a lot of teams, right? Like, it's not like, I mean, he still had great numbers last year.
Has he played for anybody else besides Kansas City?
No, he was drafted by Kansas City.
I think he's going to be inducted into the the Chiefs Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? Or whatever.
Number retired, up in the rafters and all that good stuff.
I don't think he's...
He'll definitely be in the NFL Hall of Fame as well.
Yeah.
But also, man, if I was Travis, I would look at it from... He's already got a sweet broadcasting career set up.
But you know how, like, Gronkowski did the whole... Went to Tampa with Tom Brady and all that, and then retired, and then made a contract for like a day with the Patriots just to retire as a Patriot. Yeah. I think it's going to be that. If he does do that, move on, I think he's going to do that type of situation. You know what I mean?
Gronkowski was young, too.
Yeah.
I am not the biggest Patriots fan, But I do like Rob Gronkowski. He got out before the wheels fell off, as you would say, and he really has made a great name for himself. And he stays relevant, man. I mean, you still see him all the time, talking about sports and stuff like that. And I like Gronkowski. He's definitely going to be a Hall of Famer.
He's got a good, personality, I guess you could say.
Yes.
A good TV personality.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why
he's a likable kind of guy. I like old Rob.
I do too. I can really say the same for Tom Brady. He's starting to creep me out a little bit.
Yeah, but Tom Brady,
he's the GOAT.
He is, dude.
You can't deny it.
He is.
You know what I mean?
And he's the GOAT for more way than one. He made sure that his team always had the money to go sign the guys that he needed to win. I don't believe Tom Brady was ever the highest paid quarterback in the NFL when he played. And that's crazy because when he went to Tampa Bay, he'd already won 6 Super Bowls.
No, probably not. Currently, the highest paid quarterback of all time is Matt Stafford. Like 400 something. Yeah, I saw a clip this morning. Yeah,
Tom Brady's like Aaron Rodgers.
Tom Brady's like the third on there still, but there's 2 above him. I forgot who the middle one was, but yeah, the top one right now is Matt Stafford. It's like 400. Look at that, dude. I'm telling you, like 400 something $million. Yeah, look at that. Top paid quarterback. Oh my god, dude.
Matt Stafford's number 2 behind.
Number 2?
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers is number 1. Who's behind Matt Stafford? Is it Tom Brady?
Hold on.
I thought it was something else.
Nah, dude, you would not guess who it is. I wouldn't have guessed this.
Can't be Tua.
No.
Who is it?
Russell Wilson.
What?
Dude, he had some great years down in Seattle, man.
He's got a great agent, is what that is. That's a great agent right there.
And he signed that huge contract in Denver too. Remember, he played for Denver for like a year. He signed a $120-something million contract for Denver.
Yeah.
And then him and Sean Payton didn't get along, so he got let go.
I was about to say Sean Payton hated his ass.
Dude, number 4 is Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins? Well, I guess they're trying to count like whole career wise, and that man is still going.
He is.
So yeah, I guess that would make sense.
Dak Prescott is number 5, and Dak Prescott's only got 10 years of experience, so he will. I mean, if he plays 21 years like Aaron Rodgers has, oh dude, he could make $1 billion.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, Deshaun Watson's number 8, dude. Fuck Deshaun Watson. How do you get to get away with everything that he got away with and then go to Cleveland and sign a massive $137 million contract?
Agents, dude. Agents, making that money, dude. That's what I was thinking about doing that one day, actually. Like a long time ago. Hell yeah. They make some dang good money, man. Some freaking good money.
Wasn't LeBron's agent?
But you gotta have like connections, bro. You know what I mean?
But all you need to know is like LeBron, his agent's Rich Paul.
Yeah. And
I think he owns Clutch Sports or whatever. And that was his buddy.
Really?
Like his high school buddy that he just put on the game. Like, hey man, you're gonna be my agent. Yeah.
So I just need to make friends with a very athletic. Yeah, I was about to say just a very athletic person. Heck, dude, we might have some stars coming through the UWF here soon after that new stadium's built.
Oh, dude.
I think UWF is going to turn into like a JMU. Like,
think so?
Like, okay, when I say that, I mean like a stop for stars. Like, did you know Signetti was at JMU for like 2 years or so?
Yeah.
And then turned it around and then, you know what I mean, left. And then we just had that quarterback that got in trouble for saying that bullshit, but now he's like a 5-star, you know what I mean, that's going to be recruited to another college and stuff.
Yeah, he's going to Memphis. He was supposed to play for the Florida Gators.
Yeah, we'll see a decent school, and then he messed it up or whatever. Yeah. But I feel like we're going to be one of those stop-and-go schools of like, hey, we're going to be a stepping stone school. There you go. That's what they're called. They call them stepping stone schools to get transferred from. So like a no name will come here, show out, and then dip out the next year, go somewhere.
I think it could be.
I don't think that the Argos are going to raise up to like FSU or Alabama standards. You know what I mean? And win championships and stuff like that. I mean, it could.
Dude,
because they're D2, right?
Yeah, they're D2.
Yeah,
and
they could in their division
that you're talking about that's going to Memphis. He just won the Harlan Hill Award last year, which is like the Heisman for Division II football.
That's what I'm saying. Stepping stone school, bro.
Yeah, I agree. Back to Rich Paul for a second. He met LeBron James in 2022 at an airport, and LeBron was captivated by the Warren Moon jersey that he was wearing. And at the time, Rich Paul was selling vintage jerseys from the trunk of his car.
Really?
Yeah, and then they became friends. Paul joined LeBron's inner circle in 2003, and he founded Clutch Sports in 2012, and LeBron was his first client. Let's look up his net worth.
I don't know what his other clients are.
Oh, that's a good one. Now his net worth is estimated as of 2024 to be $100 million to $120 million. That's crazy, dude.
Told you, dude.
And he dates Adele.
What?
YouTube. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
They've been in a relationship since 2021, and they got engaged in 2024.
Hey, brother. This list is pretty impressive. You ready for this?
Yeah.
LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Zach LaVine, Tyrese Maxey, Draymond Green, Darian Fox, Darius Garland, Trae Young, Lonzo Ball, Bronny James, of course. Dude, that's some nepotism like I ain't never seen it before, dude. Lord have mercy. It's pretty impressive, dude. I mean, Draymond Green is impressive to me. Dude, I love watching Draymond Green. I don't know about you.
You like Draymond?
I used to be into basketball, like right out of high school. I got into it, and I was follow the Heat. And I think I told you why.
Miami.
Yeah, I got out of it and all that stuff like that. I was a Wade fan, not anymore. Yada yada yada. But dude, when I see a clip of Draymond Green, I just laugh. I laugh, dude.
What do you like about Draymond? Is it that he's such an
instigator?
He is, dude. He is, man. I mean, he will pick a fight with a wall, dude.
That's what I like. That's our clip today, actually, of him going off. Him going off. You can't see who's going off on. He might just be ranting, but Steph Curry, his teammate, is literally just standing there like this. Just watching him like, there's only two things that are going through his mind. That's like, why the hell didn't we trade you already, or just shut the hell up? You know what I mean? He got that type of face on him. You know, I mean.
But they know what they're getting from Draymond at this point in time, right? Like, if you were going to trade him, and he's won, him and Steph have won like 4 championships together. Pretty good.
I wouldn't get rid of him. You know, I think he's entertaining.
Oh, I love Draymond.
And dude, in the pros, entertainment is
the name of the game.
Yeah, exactly, dude. And why would you get rid of one of your key entertainers? You know what I mean?
I agree.
I mean, you got to keep it clean outside of the NBA, not get in trouble with drugs and women and all that. But
yeah,
all he does is just start crapping on the court. You know what I mean?
But he sells tickets, like you're saying.
Yeah, I like
it. He puts butts in seats, man.
Very entertaining.
He is very entertaining. Draymond, I used to watch a lot of basketball too, not so much anymore. But I like the Wizards, man.
You like the Wizards?
Not the Wizards, sorry.
Magic?
No. Golden State Warriors.
You like Golden State Warriors?
I like them, man.
That would be your team?
Nah,
if you had to pick now?
I don't know if I have an NFL team, man. I just like Steph, Draymond, Klay Thompson.
Yeah.
They used to have a guy named David Lee back in the day.
I do like Steph Curry a lot. He's probably one of my favorites.
He revolutionized the game.
It does.
And he does not get enough recognition.
Well, you know what they say about him, right?
What?
They say he ruined the game.
No. He revolutionized the game.
He did too, yeah. I think he did too.
I think it's
boring
to watch.
The basketball heads will say oh, stuff ruined the game because of the 3-pointers or whatever. Like, no, he just changed the game. Like, I think all sports go through a sort of evolution. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like
Yeah, for
football,
sure.
football definitely has. I can't really tell much about soccer. Baseball definitely has. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, sports just evolve over time to kind of, I guess, fit the times. You know,
I like baseball now with the pitch clock and stuff.
or the
You know,
challenge.
the challenges.
I like the challenges. That is,
Yeah, I'm kind of indifferent about the challenges though, man,
are
because
you?
it's like when we grew up playing sports, if the umpire made a bad call, then that's just what you got.
Yeah.
You know, if you were playing a football game or any sport, you know, the referee was like the authoritative figure.
Mm-hmm.
And if he made a bad call, then you had to deal with it. It was part of the game. Like it was part of adapting to that game and overcoming that. But when that ABS system or whatever that they're using for like pitches and stuff like that, strikes and balls, I can't say I'm against it because these guys are making so much money that you need those calls to be right. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Shohei Ohtani signed a $700 million contract.
Yeah.
You know, you want those calls to be right. There's a lot of money in that stuff, man.
Or
So,
maybe only use it in like the playoffs and the championship. You know what I mean? Maybe not the whole season. I don't know, but I mean, like that's what makes me start to think back on like football. You know what I mean? There wasn't always a replay camera. You know what I mean? But there has been now for God since I've been alive. You
I
know
was
what I
about to say,
mean?
yeah,
I can't remember
yeah,
when there was a time when there wasn't a
yeah.
replay camera. You know, but
They put out different rules on what you
yeah,
can and can't like review, but
yeah,
I'll
yeah,
never there remember not being a replay. Look, when I go
yeah.
to live games sometimes, um, and you know in the NFL and stuff they'll show replays on the screen, but like I'll go to like you know a local soccer game or go to support somebody's kids at like a baseball game or something, and I'll miss something. Crowd's like cheering, I was not paying attention, looking at my phone, and I'm
Mhm.
looking at the screen like, oh shit,
Yeah,
there isn't one.
yeah.
There isn't one. Man, what do you think about should all championships be played in a dome? Like, should the Super Bowl be in a dome? AFC, NFC championships, your World Series, should they all be in a dome where me and a buddy were talking about this the other day, where you
Hmm.
can control the environment? You know, it's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's not snowing, it's not raining. Should they all be played in a dome?
I'm kind of indifferent on this, honestly, because man, I'll tell you what, I do like to watch a good like snow game. You know what I mean? Like the snow games are great to watch. I think they're very very cool and entertaining to watch. But I think when it comes to like the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
then I think so. Yes, I think it needs to be in a controlled environment. I think it should be fair on both teams. You know what I mean? Because you do have teams like Seattle who play in just muggy, wet, nasty ass weather
All the time.
all the time. You know, and then you got teams like Miami. We can't win a football game in the cold. You know
Yeah, they
what I
have a
mean?
shit record in the
You
cold.
can't. That's what I mean. There is advantages to the climate, the team, and all that. And I honestly think northern teams have an edge on all the southern teams, and kind of vice versa too. You know what I mean? It kind of just depends on where you're playing. You know what I mean? Like if New England comes down to Miami, we might be beating them. You know?
And it depends on the time of the year, like you're saying. I mean,
Yeah, that
the
too. Yeah.
meat of football, your playoffs and
Mhm.
stuff like that's all played in the cold. It's all
Mhm.
played in the cold months at least.
Yeah.
And
The Super Bowls are the coldest time of the year, dude.
yeah, yeah,
They're cold, you know. So yeah,
February.
I I mean there's got to been multiple Super Bowls with snow. Had to be right. You know what I mean? Okay, you know.
I don't know,
With all
man.
the Super
I'm
Bowls we
sure
have,
there
it had to
has.
be one like crazy, you know. And that gets me thinking too. Wouldn't that be amazing to watch? You know what I mean?
No,
He said no.
because I want both teams to be at their best.
Yeah, yeah, I get
Like
it. Yeah.
I want both teams to be at their best.
I mean, that's why I said like you know I think the Super Bowl. Yes, I think you should have it inside the dome. I do think you know.
So most Super Bowls are held in a domed or a warm location, but cold weather Super Bowls have occurred. Let's see. Super Bowl VI in 1972 at Tulane Stadium in New Orleans had a kickoff temperature of 39 degrees.
They played at Tulane Stadium?
That's what I was really struck by.
What?
Holy shit.
Yeah, I wasn't even surprised about the weather. I was more or less surprised at the stadium they played at.
Yeah, I would not have guessed that, dude.
Tulane must have a decent stadium then, Lord mercy.
I guess they did back in 1972.
Yeah, but that's New Orleans might have not had their Superdome for sure back then.
2018 in Minneapolis, the outdoor temperatures there were near 2 degrees Fahrenheit. And they played a game in the stadium then. Man, that Tulane thing's got me really thrown off.
Got me thrown. There's got to be a reason they played there. Because there's no way they would have passed up on the when was the Superdome put up? It can't.
Well, the Superdome, and Tulane Stadium has a seating capacity. Well, now this is the new one that was opened in 2024. In 1972,
the stadium was up in 1975. So that's the reason right there, baby.
Dude. Tulane Stadium had a seating capacity of 80,985. It's 30,000 now. But in 1972, yes, dude.
Yo, what?
I would not
why
have guessed that.
Why the decrease? That's a major. They must have sold it, the stadium off or something like that. They had to.
Or knocked it. Something happened. Something.
Yeah, that might be the New Orleans Pelicans Stadium now. We don't know.
Nah, dude, the Pelicans play. That's a basketball team. They play inside.
I know, but like they might have turned it into. You know what I mean?
They don't have many seats. They don't have many seats. You know what the biggest stadium in the United States is?
Yeah, I think it's Michigan's, isn't it?
I think it's Alabama.
Oh, I think Michigan's. You might be right. Michigan's got a pretty big. You're looking at biggest college stadium.
Oh, you're right.
Michigan, yeah.
Yep. They have an official seating capacity of 107,601.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know that just because I know. I was looking up everybody's stadiums here recently after we did our renovations or whatever. We're not even close to the top, by the way.
No.
But I still love our stadium, though. Our stadium's pretty dope.
I've never been there.
Oh, and for the podcast guests, I don't know if you can tell yet, but I am a Florida State and a Miami fan, unfortunately. Those of you out there who are also Miami Florida State fans can feel my pain of this past year. Hopefully we'll get it back together. My co-host over here is a Alabama fan and a Kansas City fan. If any of y'all just wondering. So we do love football. We've already spent half this podcast actually talking about football, but I promise you we'll be talking about other stuff and more episodes to come. So
I'm not a modern day Chiefs fan. My dad is from Kansas City. My first football jersey was a Tony Gonzalez jersey. I had a Priest Holmes jersey. So I'm not
a bandwagoner.
I'm not a bandwagon fan. I suffered through the suck years.
You did.
The first ever professional baseball game I ever went to was at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. It was a Royals game. And this is the bullshit, dude. I couldn't tell you the score to the game. You know the only thing I can tell you from that game?
What?
One, my great-grandfather's the one who took me, and he was badass, dude. God bless his soul. But if the Royals got 16 hits in that game, everybody got free Krispy Kreme donuts for a year. You know how many hits they got?
How much?
15.
That's some setup right there.
Oh, dude, I remember being a little kid like, shit,
yeah,
dude.
so pissed.
I still have the ticket. I had the ticket hanging in my mirror.
Do you really?
When I was a kid, I had it hanging in my room in my mirror, yeah.
That's cool, man. That's cool. I like that baseball. I've noticed that baseball stadiums, baseball teams, now don't get me wrong, they only do it just because they need to put asses in the seats. But I think it's pretty cool. One team here did it recently is you pay $27, but it's free unlimited food.
Oh, that's the deal.
I know, right? I mean, especially if you got a family of 4 or whatever, you know what
I
I
was
mean?
just about to say, dude, for me and my family, that would be a great deal.
Yeah, dude. And but I mean, you see all the time of like, person gets this many runs or hits or whatever, free hot dogs and tacos. You know what I mean? I see it all the time with the baseball. I I've gone to a Braves game, and if I would have had to pick, I would be picking the Braves to be my team, or the Marlins. I've always liked the Miami Marlins.
They have cool colors.
They got dope colors.
They used to have this dude that had a high leg kick.
I like it.
Yeah, man. I don't remember his name, but he kind of wore his hat a little funny, and he kicked. I mean, dude, his leg kick was like ridiculous. Hold on. And I remember watching him as a kid, like, that can't be real.
You remember my flat bill stage back in high school and middle school or whatever? Dude, I had some of the hardest Miami Marlins or Florida Marlins hats, dude. Like, I wish I still had those.
Keeping lids open in the mall.
Yeah, oh yeah, oh for real. I actually got
Dontrell Willis, bro.
Who's that?
Dontrell Willis, man. When we get our long HDMI cables and get them plugged into that TV, dude, well, I'll have to show you on the thing. But he had this leg kick that was a pitcher, and he had this
like the wind up.
Yes, dude. Yes, his leg kick was off the chain, dude.
Impressive.
Yeah, man. It was just so different, and like I like athletes that are different, especially in baseball, because everything is the same, like everything is taught mechanics. Everybody, you should throw a ball the same way for the most torque. You should hit a ball the same way for hitting the ball further, hitting it on the ground or whatever. But like golf, every golf swing, they have the perfect way to hit a baseball or swing a golf club and stuff like that. And Dontrell Willis blew all that out of the water. And I remember watching this guy, I think his name's Moises Alou. And when I was watching him, he was old. He was played in Major League Baseball until he was in his 40s. And he used to have a really, really high bat, dude. Him and Craig Biggio, they would like hold the bat like this. Way here, dude. Yeah, I like stuff like that, man. Kind of. Or Kevin Youkilis. If you look at Kevin Youkilis's batting stance, he played for the Red Sox.
What was his name? The first guy?
Which guy?
The first
Moises Alou.
How the heck you spell that?
Moises Alou.
Pitch.
He wasn't a pitcher; he was a hitter.
It was a hitter. Who was the guy that you're talking about pitching?
Dontrell Willis.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I want to watch this guy pitch. Got me.
Oh, dude.
Interesting.
Dontrell Willis had the coolest.
I like people like that. Wow. Holy crap.
See what I'm saying, dude?
He practically puts his knee all the way up to his shoulder.
Yes.
It's crazy.
He didn't have a long career, and he did like a
He practically hits his head with his knee.
Yeah, dude.
That's insane.
He did like a 30 for 30 or something a couple years ago.
He played for the Marlins, yeah.
And it was pretty good, man. And he didn't have the longest career, but he was fun to watch. He got me tuned into watching baseball for sure.
But see, baseball's got me turned off here recently now, man, because there is no regulation money-wise in baseball. Like, the teams can just spend as much money as they want. And
the Dodgers.
Exactly. Dude, you could just have a super team. Like, they need to have regulations on that shit. Like,
they do.
Like, if I was a true baseball fan, I'd be fuming right now.
They do. They need to have something on there that, yeah, some kind of, and they might have some kind of salary cap or something, or I don't know, man.
I don't think they do.
There's no way they can.
I don't think they do.
There's no way they can. Because look at like the Oakland Athletics. Their whole roster, you could probably pay their whole roster with what they pay Shohei Ohtani.
I'm looking this up right now. How much money the Dodgers are spending on their roster?
Oh, bro, it's billions of dollars.
Well, that's what I mean. At this point, it has to be.
Okay, the Oakland Athletics estimated payroll for 2026 is $99 million. Or you got two guys in LA that are going to make more than that combined. Like it's just crazy, man.
Oh my god. Yeah.
What's the Dodgers roster cost
$196.8 million
for 2026?
Hold on. That's not no. Yeah, hold on. For the record-setting 413 million luxury tax payroll. Holy crap! Featuring over $1 billion in deferred contract, making them the highest spenders in the MLB. While their tax payroll is immersed, their actual spending in 2026 is approximately just this year they spent 100. Just this year, and it's only been 2 months, dude. 2-3 months and 196.8 million, dude.
That's already $100 million more than the Oakland A's have spent.
Using deferred money to stay flexible.
So they have a luxury tax. So essentially, they have a salary cap, but if you go over it, you just pay a fee, and you go from there, man. So if you have billionaires backing you up, then you're good to go.
Dude, listen to this. Their total roster cost has exceeded $2 billion in total guaranteed money. So that's all their, contract. Of course, that's several years or whatever.
Right.
It's not all in 1 year, but $2 billion, dude. $2 billion. That's insane to me.
That's crazy.
They have.
It's all deferred though.
That's insane.
It's all deferred money.
Insane.
You ever seen those deferred baseball contracts?
No.
Oh, dude.
I mean, I get it. There's like 10 plus years, out or whatever you want to call it, split up. But that's just insane. It's just insane.
Dude, there's players that like. Okay, Bobby Bonilla. So $5.9 million was deferred to him in the year 2000 to be paid out from 2011 to 2035 with a total of $29 million in interest. So Bobby Bonilla is still getting paid until 2035 from the Mets. And he's old now. Ken Griffey Jr., dude. Ken Griffey Jr., this is the one I was looking for. They deferred 50% of his contract from 2009 to 2024. So the dude's in the Hall of Fame and still getting $55, $60 million between those 2 years, dude. Vinny Castilla, he's receiving payments from the Colorado Rockies through 2029, and he played his last game in 2006.
Dude, I'm starting to think that baseball is a big laundry money scheme.
For billionaires?
Yes, it has to be. And for bettors and like just drug lords, you know what I mean?
It's got to be.
It has to be, because to pay all this money that you're paying to all these players and then not getting like the revenue back in like viewership. I know there's no way that baseball gets as much viewership as basketball. You know what I mean?
No
for
way.
sure not football. For sure not
No.
football. There's no way.
Football has more people to pay, though. I think that's where football loses their money. Not loses their money, because those guys are making a lot of money. But like in the NBA, there's probably 10, 11 people on your whole roster. Whereas in football, there's a lot.
Yeah.
Like, you can't pay everybody on an NBA team. The average salary is $10, $12 million. And in the NFL, if you paid everybody that average $10, $12 million, you'd be broke.
Well, that's what I mean, dude.
But baseball also has a farm system too. I mean, like the Wahoos, down here in Pensacola, man. I mean, they have they're a farm team. They're single A, double A, triple A ball. Like there's so many minor leagues for Major League Baseball that it's crazy.
50%.
50% what?
50% in popularity.
What
it's
is?
telling me. So, top 10 sports watched in America: sports football, basketball, then baseball, then soccer, ice hockey, then motorsports like NASCAR and whatnot. But I mean, it's saying 50% in popularity. American football is like 75%. Basketball is 56%. So
a lot more people are watching football than anything else.
Oh yeah.
Dude, it probably goes NFL and then college. Like if you wanted to break down the leagues, if NFL football is probably the most number one watched, and then college football is probably the most number two watched league in the United States. If I had to guess.
Dude, this cannot be. I'm trying to look up the top 10 watched sports in the world.
Soccer.
Soccer is for sure. Yeah, soccer for sure is number one. But then they got cricket at number two.
Cricket.
2.5 billion fans watch cricket, dude.
Lord.
It's exceptionally popular in Asia, Australia, and the UK. And look, that's another thing that kind of, not a lot of people realize this. There's a lot more people out in the world than there is in America. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like in Asia and all that shit, dude. We're so like, yeah,
small fish, bro.
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Just from these numbers that you know what I mean, look at and read. But
I would not have guessed cricket would be. That's a lot of people, man. 2-point-something billion people.
I don't even know the first thing about cricket.
I know they use that flat paddle and they smack that thing.
I know you can get real messed up if that ball hits you.
Oh, I'm sure, dude. It looks like a hard,
it's like a pool cue ball.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
That's kind of what it is.
You ever played bocce ball?
What is that?
So when I was a kid, we had this bocce ball set, and it was like you had this little yellow ball, and it looked like a little pool ball, but kind of smaller. And you would like throw it out in the yard or whatever, and then you have these other balls that are like this big, and they're called bocce balls, and they have like engravings and stuff on them. I don't know if it's to like hold them better or whatever, but you would try. It's like curling, I think. Like you try to throw it within so much proximity to that little ball, right? And you like try to, like if me and you were playing, we'd have the ball out there, and I throw one, and then your whole objective would be to get it inside that ball.
Mm-hmm.
So you can like knock mine out or do whatever you want to do. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with bocce ball.
It's kind of like that. Almost sounds like that ice sport. What was that?
Curling?
Yeah, almost sounds like curling.
Yeah, that's the same kind of concept, just not on ice.
I thought you were describing croquet there for a minute.
Nah, that's the one on a horse, isn't it?
Well, yeah, you can play it on a horse. Yeah, it's known on a horse, but you can also get like little sets where you put on the ground. And
I think that's what the original Superman guy was playing when he broke his neck.
Croquet?
The guy that originally played Superman.
I think you're right. Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
Christopher Reeves.
Yeah, he did. I think I messed up like that. He did.
Yeah, Christopher Reeves was paralyzed from the neck down in 1995 after being thrown from a horse during an equestrian competition.
What's up?
Shattered his C1 and C2, damaging his spinal cord and left him on a ventilator.
Tell you what, I'm never getting on a horse after that. That was him.
He's paralyzed.
Dude,
you're right. He was never getting on a horse again.
Damn. Hey, speaking of something crazy, man, my mom told me when I went to go drop off the car seat to her.
Yeah.
The somebody that she knows, one of my sister's nurse friends that she works with, her husband just got hit today by a dump truck. Straight up, just out on the road, just hit, and he's in the hospital now. And He might not make it.
What?
But hey, I told my mom, I was like, hey, that's a paycheck right there.
It is a paycheck, but I'd rather have my spouse and
be alive.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
And your pelvic not shattered.
For sure, dude.
That's what they're working on right now is pelvises.
There's been some crazy stuff happening recently, and I don't know what to attribute it to. You know, I don't know. There's so many different theories out there about everything right now, dude.
Solar flares,
COVID vaccines. I mean, everything, dude.
Solar flares are acting up.
A lady that works with my mom, her son, 31 years old, was at his house the other day, like a week or two ago, and was sitting in his gaming chair in his room. Like, I just woke up for the morning, was sitting in his gaming chair hanging out, and had a cardiac arrest and died.
How old was he?
31.
Ugh.
Wife, 3 kids, all that good stuff, dude. And it's like, oh my gosh, man.
Yeah, man. The older I get, the more the more scared I am of dying. Honestly, you know what I mean? Because you got kids, you know, you don't want to leave them behind, and
right,
you know all that.
You gotta get that life insurance, baby.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I do actually. I got it from my work. That's
okay,
I got
that's
it from.
good.
Yeah.
That's good.
I need to add P on there actually. I got my son on there, but like if anything happens to me, everything goes to him. You know, I mean I'm covered, but yeah, I got it set up where all my shit, you know, goes to him. So.
Yeah.
I do need to.
All my shit goes to Megan. I hope she's got it figured out.
There you go. I do need to write like a will.
Oh yeah, Dad. I don't have any of those, but that kind of makes me nervous. What if I write that bitch and die?
Well, I mean, yeah, you don't really think about it, but I mean, hell, we don't want to be, you know, that situation. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, you know, people are at your house trying to figure out what you wanted to do with your stuff. You know what I mean?
Fighting over plates and
clothes or whatever.
Clothes and bullshit. Yeah.
I'm probably just gonna give everything to my son. Honestly, this is what I plan to do. Like some stuff I might, you know, give to you or you know, some people. But
you have to worry about that, bro. I just take it.
Yeah,
it's like, yeah, you know, I wonder about that stuff, you know, and then you have some people like Ryan, when Ryan passed away, man, I mean, he probably had no need for a will, you know,
yeah,
but his mom was gracious enough to let you go in there and get a few things, you know, and stuff like that, but yeah, I need to get a will set up, too. I definitely don't have one. My parents have always had a pretty solid one. You know, like when you're in the military, I don't know if they make you do that or if they encourage you to do that. But my parents have always had pretty good ones.
I think you hit a certain amount of
net worth
income, then you absolutely need, especially with your 100%. Parents and what they got in the bank account. They need to have some type of who's gonna get this money. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
For sure. You can't just die and then, you know, I mean, God forbid that would ever happen, but you know what I mean? Both of them getting a plane crash together, you know what I mean? Like,
oh, that'd be an easy way to go, though.
Yeah, me and Hannah were talking about this the other day.
Me and Megan talk about this shit, too.
Well, because we just went to R.I.P. Hannah's grandma's funeral.
Oh, yeah, dude, Megan told me that. That sucks, dude.
Yeah, and it's very, very sad whenever you see the wife or the husband that's left behind, you know. And I've seen both, which kind of sucks. Usually the wife goes first here lately. The people that I've been around, the grandma's been going first. It sucks, man. For the person that's left behind, you can just tell how heartbroken they are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm a firm believer in that you could die of heartbreak. You know what I mean? Because the name that shall not be named in this podcast. Her grandma died, and then her grandpa died like months afterwards.
Dude, that's my grandparents. They were married for 50 years, and then my grandma died, and 2 years later, my grandpa died.
Yeah, see, I don't want it to be years, though. You know what I mean? I want it just for their sake. Don't get me wrong. I don't want my grandma or grandpa to die at all, but if they were to go, I would like them to be back to back. You know what I mean?
That's fair. I mean, we all do eventually.
Well, because it sucks, man, because, I mean, you get to a certain age where like hell, I was going through this where you think that you're seeing, like I was single for a time. I was like, I'm gonna be alone forever. I don't give a shit, and I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? I I think people who say that are lying. You know what I mean? Because dude, life gets so lonely. You know what I mean? If you don't have a person to spend it with or to talk to about stuff, or you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like God forbid you don't have a friend or whatever, but you know what I mean? Like you
that
get
person.
well, you get so old, and you might have no family in town, and it's just you and your wife is dead, and now it's just you. You
True.
know what I mean? There's nobody around. Your family, your kids go back to Alaska, or wherever they're held from, and it's just
Yeah.
you. You know what I mean? But yeah, or the shit another stick, and I will whip my son's ass if he ever does it to me. You know, put me in a home and then leave me in the state, and you know what I mean? Like that sucks, man. And I feel for Hannah because she kind of has that situation going on right now. Her grandma has dementia, and her grandpa's up there too, but they're separated because she lives in a home and it's
Right.
not safe for him.
This is the ones in Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, this one's New Hampshire.
Oh yeah, the
New
way
Hampshire.
up north.
Yeah,
That's
New
right.
Hampshire.
That's right.
And I think it's just so sad, man. I think if me and Hannah get married in good old age together, I think I would definitely want to go right behind her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or her right behind me.
I've always said I want to go before Megan.
Oh yeah, I definitely want to go first.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
definitely
not.
want to go first.
Listen, man, I'm not looking to go.
No.
That's not my plan. But Megan would be fine without me. I don't think I'd be fine without her. That'd be the problem. I mean, that's all I know, man. I mean, I've talked to her every day since I was 18 years old. You know, I mean, that's the only person that I know.
Yeah. And you'd probably be sent baked racked off dealing with 4 kids constantly.
Well, hopefully they'd be grown by then and have.
You can do it. Yeah, you could do it. I'm talking about like if God, like I don't ever want to
Like today? Yeah, no, that would suck.
something
dude.
were to ever happen. Like recently.
That would super suck. That, and I was not cut out to be a stay-at-home parent.
Yeah, me neither, man.
No way, dude. No part of my body
Yeah.
or my being. Well, I love my kids to death, but I was not cut out to be a stay-at-home parent.
No.
Megan does it pretty well. I don't know how she does it because she works full time and takes care of all the kids.
Well,
Homeschools the oldest two and all that shit.
I'm also the type of person who I think it's a natural type of thing. You know what I mean? Like it's like the men are providers, the women are caretakers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try to be misogynistic and say that that's what you know that's people's roles in life. You know what I mean, or whatever. But I think it is still like naturally programmed in our, you know what I mean, in our DNA of a
Right.
male and a female. It's just I don't know, easier. I guess you could say.
Think so?
But I don't know about easier. It just comes more naturally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I think it just comes more naturally with women and I don't know, taking care of kids. You know what I mean? I don't know, because we can't be mothers if that makes sense to you. You know what I mean? Like give the nurture and love of a mother because I think it's important for a father to instill the discipline more than the mom.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I also think it's the type of I want to trying to be careful with my words.
I see that.
I don't want to step in some mud. Oh man. Doesn't mean don't get me wrong, dude. I respect everything that women do. Hannah, on the daily basis, taking care of it. Hannah takes care of the baby more than I do, and that's just a fact,
Yeah.
But she's able to do that with her job and everything like that, and I respect that. I couldn't do it, I like you said, I like my job and getting out of the house and all that. Don't get me wrong either. I like being lazy and staying at the house some days, but
Yeah.
to do it so often as what your lady does and then what mine does, I leave it to them,
Yeah, I definitely couldn't. I mean, I guess I could do it, right? Like we could adapt to whatever we had to.
Yeah, I think we could
But
do it.
it's not something that I would want to do. No,
Hmm. No.
no, not something. It's not something I would want to do. But I could adapt to it to any situation. But I think the biggest key to it all is just communication and finding a sweet spot for everybody. You know, like um, I think everything's different. I think every kid is different too. Like with the first two kids, I don't remember changing too many diapers and stuff like that. I don't even know why. I don't know if I was just being a piece of shit
Mm.
or if it's just not something that I did. But
Well, you know what can really drive you crazy, and I think about this often. Everybody has like a routine.
yes,
You know what I mean? Everybody has a routine in their life.
yeah, that's what I'm
Of,
saying.
you know what I mean? Like every Monday and Friday, I gotta wake up, take my daughter to my Meemaw's house, then go to work, and then after work, I go pick her up. Like that's every Monday,
Right.
and every Friday too. And I don't know. I guess it just works for us. Like you said, everybody's gotta figure out their kind of way of parenting. I guess.
They do. They do. Everybody's got to figure out what works for them.
Yeah.
I think that's what's most important. Find a flow, find a routine, and just kind of let it ride. And then before you know, man, I mean, before you know, your kid's making his own lunch and stuff like that, and playing Fortnite with his buddies or on his bike running around the neighborhood, and you just see him. You know, you have to take care of them in that sense, less and less, and then it becomes way different. Then it becomes, why are you fucking off in school? Why are you
Yeah.
doing this? Why are you doing that? It becomes more of that mentality over like physical wiping ass caregiving, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Dealing with the screaming and the whining and the at that
Standing there
age.
like you're trying to cook dinner and your kid is literally like wrapped around you like a fucking koala bear. And you're like, bro, this is hot. I need you to get out of here. But you're tired, so you're just screaming and you don't understand it. And there's definitely different challenges between that and when they go to school and start making bad grades. That's a whole different set of challenges for sure.
Yeah, and I'm terrified about high school. Dude.
High school,
No, I'm not even terrified about high school. I'm terrified about that, yeah, but I'm already worried about middle school. Like, middle school is when I got into everything. So, the last thing I want my son to be doing is all the stuff that I was doing at 13 years old. You know what I mean?
that's fair.
So, and he's right on the cusp, dude. He's right there.
Bro, I was
So,
good in middle school, man.
were you
Oh yeah, I was
good
really
kid?
good. Yeah, I was good in middle school until I hit my freshman year in high school, and it was over with from there. But in middle school, man, the biggest thing I got in trouble for in middle school is they try to say we started a fight club in the locker room. So they didn't let me go on the one of the eighth grade trips.
Uh-huh.
They didn't let me go on it, and my buddy at the time stole my girlfriend on the lazy river.
Oh no,
Yeah, dude.
dude! What a jerk, man!
Yeah,
What a douche!
yeah.
You
Other
stole
than
your
that,
girlfriend on the trip?
yeah, bro.
Ah, dude, don't you hate that? Like you.
Because the school wouldn't let me go. The school wouldn't let me go because they made up this thing that I was some kind of ringleader of a fight club in the locker room, and I was like, what? Like that's
That's
not the case at
wild.
all.
That's wild.
I've never been much of a fighting kind of person, so that's definitely not the case. And
That's funny.
yeah, we go on the trip, and I had a little girlfriend at the time or whatever, and he jacked her on the lazy river.
So man, God, I could tell you so many stupid stories about that. Like just girlfriends and school and all that. Man, Lord of mercy. I remember being a little kid and stealing some kid's girlfriend. And me and him were like friends. Um, Oh God, I'm just gonna say his name because he'll probably think it's funny now. It's Dennison Yakamini. You remember Dennison?
Oh, Dennison.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, I tell you what, back at that.
You Jack Dennison's girlfriend, bro?
Oh man, well, okay, we were like kids, dude. I'm
Yeah.
talking about like kids. There was this girl named Caroline Tilly. And what was it? I don't know how it went down, but it was on the playground. But I can remember her just saying like, "I like you now," you know what I mean? Like we're girlfriend and boyfriend or whatever. And she did it like
Jungle Gym love, baby.
yeah,
Jungle
dude.
Gym
And
love.
Dennison was like on the Jungle Gym, and we were like right off of it. So we saw what was going on, and like I look over to him, he's like bawling, crying already. I'm like, oh God, dude, like what? This ain't my fault. Oh man.
Nah, bro, not me. I was so unconfident as a kid.
Oh man.
I would have never have done that, dude.
Dude,
No. I was very, very unconfident kid when it came to dealing with girls and stuff like that, dude.
Were you?
Oh my God, I was terrified of them.
Oh, you grew up though. You grew up into it, I guess, because I don't remember you being in high school with you and you having a trouble talking to girls or spitting game or anything like that. So you definitely grew out of it. You know
At
what I
that
mean?
point in time, I was okay, I guess.
Oh, dude.
Um,
I was a horn dog player ever since I can remember, son.
Not me. I mean, no, I was pretty good, man.
Dude, I was in third
I was pretty
grade.
good.
I was in third grade sneaking off in the we used to have this closet where we would keep our crown boxes and stuff in. And this little girl would always go in there and she'd give me a look and I'd meet her in there and we kissed. That was third
In the
grade.
crayon box room?
Yeah, the crayon box room, yeah, dude. Yeah.
No way, dude. I kissed a girl on the kindergarten playground. Yeah, I was like 5 years old, and I kissed this little girl on the kindergarten playground. And then in middle school, after one of our dances, I asked this girl to be my girlfriend, and she said no, and it killed me.
Oh, that's all right.
And I was like, oh, well, okay. I'm not, I'm kind of not doing nothing after that. And then
Doesn't that hurt?
yeah, it
I've been
sucked.
rejected too, dude. It hurts.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
It hurts.
It
hurts. I might have one worse than you though.
Oh yeah, you probably do.
What was it? It was high school actually, and remember Joe Graham?
Oh yeah.
We all had gym class together, and you remember that little girl that I was dating back in the day? I don't want to say her name. Short, tan. Right after Hannah.
I think so. I could say something that we would both
Before the devil.
Hold on. I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Oh, can you chat? Oh man, I'm a dummy.
We can private chat to each other.
Can you really? No way.
You see what I just sent you?
No, where's it at? Hold on. Is it on the right hand side? Oh yeah, I sure did. Yes. That's awesome. I didn't even know you could do that, dude. Heck yeah, man. We're definitely gonna be doing that a lot during this podcast.
Oh god, dude. Okay, that's what I thought you were talking about.
So at first, I kind of thought she was into me, but my Joe Graham was like, "Yeah, I bet you won't ask her out in front of everybody." Dude, this was like before the bell rang, and you're standing there with 30 plus kids and people. Yeah. She's in her little group of girls in a circle. I'm in my group of dudes in a circle over here, and he's like, "Oh, I bet you want to go do it." I'm like, "All right, motherfucker, I'll go do it." Walk over there. Hey, my name's Clayton. What's your name? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, "All right, you want my number, or can I have your number?" No. I was like, "Oh, okay, all right then." I just walk off, dude. But of course, all the guys were like, "Oh." Then guess what? A day later, she texts me. She says, "I only said that to be cool. I want to go out with you." And well, I mean, the rest of the story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, we dated through the summer, and you know how it went. I threw a party at her house, and
as I say, I still remember where she lives, dude.
Do you remember me throwing a party at her house?
Behind the Dodgers chicken back there.
You remember me throwing a party at her house and getting the cop called?
No,
and
was I
everybody
there?
running?
Oh, I remember running from some parties and stuff.
I don't know if you were ever.
I don't know if I was there.
Were me and you hanging out whenever me and her were?
Yeah, because I used to take her home.
Okay, then yeah. I don't know why you weren't at this party then, but you remember her townhouse right behind Dodger's Chicken?
Yeah, I was right behind Dodger's Chicken, dude.
Threw a big ass party there, dude. Big ass party. I don't know where you were, but
where was her parents?
Asleep upstairs. Her mom.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because you remember her mom. I'm gonna chat this. Where the heck did you chat at? Oh, there we go. Yeah, her mom was upstairs, passed out, dude. Here, there you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Passed out upstairs, and dude, it was a rager. I'm talking about rager. It was so bad that we got the cops called on us, and I'm outside because I got pissed off at her because she was talking to some other dude that time or whatever, and she came out there, what's wrong, blah, blah. I'm like, you talked to that dude, and all of a sudden I see, whoop, whoop, and dude, I looked at her, and I looked at the cop, and I dipped, dude. I just dipped, and I left her behind, bro. I ran into the woods, and I just hid in the woods, dude, and I swear to you, I was laying in the bushes about right here, and from you to me, there was a cop with a flashlight and a dog just watching the bushes or whatever.
Getting the dogs out for some fucking kids.
I don't know how I didn't get caught. I really don't know how I didn't get caught. But I stayed long enough to where the cops, I watched everything unfold of like kids getting picked up by their parents and everything like that. I had friends who got caught. TJ got caught.
Oh.
He was in the closet. He was in the closet with Josh Kozane at the time.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah, dude. And, man, they got caught. They were forced to clean up the whole house, call their parents, of course, and, get picked up, yada, yada, yada. Well, I end up, I don't know if I said bye to her or what, but I remember talking to TJ afterwards and him telling me, yeah, man, her mom woke up and she was like, what is going on in this house? Because the cops were like, ma'am, wake up. The cops woke her up to be like, hey, there's a party going on in your house. Yeah. It was. Yeah.
What a time, dude. What a time it was. A time to be had, dude.
Yeah, we got to have a podcast of just reminiscing on parties and getting into trouble, dude, because we got just
holy shit
stories on stories on stories on stories.
I don't know if people are ready for that.
I think so.
Yeah,
man. I mean, we've done about an hour. Can you see the time?
Yeah, right now we're at an hour and 23 minutes.
Yeah, you wanna end it there?
That's cool with me, dude.
Call it a pod. All right, well, that concludes our first episode. I hope you guys who are tuning in to watch, we plan on at least releasing an episode once a week, at least.
Yeah, minimum of once a week, man. I mean, we're gonna have a TikTok channel that we'll put clips on.
We'll have everything. TikTok,
TikTok,
media,
Facebook, all that stuff. We're gonna try to get us out there, and any likes, shares, comments. We'll take any criticism, good or bad, and work with it from there, man. But
heck, I'm down for a pod one day to go through the comments and read, and you know what I mean.
I hope we get to the point where we have enough comments to do that for sure. Man. That would be great.
Because I would like to do polls too. You can do polls of like, you know what I mean, stuff like that.
Yes. But man, we appreciate it, guys. Again, it's C&D Unscripted. We literally don't make anything up. We just talk about stuff, man. I mean, we've been best buds for a long time, better part of 20 years. So we have a lot of shit to talk about, man.
It's been pretty long, hasn't it?
It's been a long time.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, we appreciate everybody.
All right, deuces.